Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to show you my 2023 C8 Stingray Corvette build and its exact price. Hello everyone and welcome back to Brink of Speed. I am happy to have you with me today. Thank you so much for pressing that play button, and thank you to all my wonderful Brink of Speed thumbs up squad for already smashing that thumbs up button. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are new to the channel today, welcome. And if you don't want to smash that thumbs up button until you think the video warrants it, I totally understand. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure, if you don't want to miss a single one of these videos, to smash that red subscribe button and the bell for notifications when new videos are uploaded. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to do this video for a couple of reasons. Number one, though, real quick, I just want to say I am not really building a 2023 C8 for myself. I'm just doing this because this is what I would build if I were to want a new 2023 C8, and also I wanted to be able to show you what the pricing is going to be, because right now you can't go to build and price for a 2023. As you know, all we have is 2022s. So that's another reason why I wanted to do this, so that I can show you exactly what I would build and how much it's going to cost. So let's get started. All right, so I'm on Chevrolet's website here. As usual, we're gonna go to the Stingray. And as you can see up here, it still says 2022, so this build and price is gonna do us no good. So we're gonna scroll down. And here we go, we're gonna design it. All right. Now, again, I am going to go through all the options that I want and then show you the color. The color I'm going to choose is going to be 100% different than the color that I chose for my Z06, and it is a color that I've always loved ever since it came out. So the first thing that I want to say is, on this new 2023 C8 Stingray, I would actually go with a convertible. I've already owned a coupe and I've enjoyed it immensely, but I absolutely love the way the convertible looks with the top down. These nacelles actually give the convertible a more exotic look, especially from behind. So I really, really love it, and that is what I would go with if I were to build a new 2023. So let's now move on. I'm gonna go to trim levels, and I would go with 2LT. You guys know that's my favorite trim as far as a Stingray goes. Let's move on to interior colors. Now I'm gonna go with one of my favorite colors, which is the twilight blue mixed with the tension blue. All right, so we've got twilight blue mixed with tension blue. So now we are gonna go into the seats. Now there's no changes that I wanna make in here. I've already got GT2 seats selected, so no changes in there at all. We will go to performance and wheels. I'm gonna pick Z51 package, and I'm gonna go with the brand new 20 spoke black gloss wheels. All right, so I love these new wheels that they came out with for the Stingray. They really truly are 70th anniversary wheels, but you're allowed to get them on a non-70th anniversary. So I love them, and I'm definitely gonna stick with that. Now, the second thing I'm gonna do in here is I'm gonna go ahead, or the third thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick the bright red calipers. As soon as those change, we will zoom out. So far, so good, ladies and gentlemen. All right, next thing I'm gonna change is in the exterior section here. I wanna go with the dark badging. I also want to go with the dark, or the black exhaust tips. I also want to go with carbon flash painted outside mirrors and spoiler. And I want to go with the low spoiler. Okay, so now we've got a low, instead of a Z51 spoiler, we have the low spoiler. We have black wheels. We have black exhaust tips. We have red calipers. We have tension blue interior. We have blacked out badging in the front and the rear. And then there's one more thing we're gonna do before I show you the exterior color. Now I'm gonna go into exterior colors, but before I pick the color, I'm gonna pick the nacelles because I want the carbon flash nacelle and roof for this car. And for some reason that did not take, so let's go ahead, there we go, carbon flash full. All right, now last but not least, I am gonna go with ceramic matrix gray. Check that beautiful car out. Now this is probably not gonna do any justice for how this car truly looks in real life because the blue that's in the ceramic matrix gray is not really gonna show on here, but it will be highlighted by these blue seats. But I love everything blacked out, the spoiler, you know, the rear back here, the wheels, the top, everything blackened except for the actual paint. This is gonna be an absolute beautiful car. If someone decides to take this and build it for themselves, I say go for it. You will absolutely love this build. There's only one thing that I wish I could do differently here, and that is I wish I could change the seat belts so that I can actually go with red seat belts instead of the blue. However, I do love the blue and it looks absolutely phenomenal. The red would just look a little bit better to match these calipers. But as far as everything else goes, I absolutely love this build. You guys let me know what you think in the comments below. Now is the time to tell you exactly how much this build will run. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to the pricing sheet and show you exactly how this is built, what each option would cost, and how much the total is going to be. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, as you will see here, I am on the 2023 Corvette model year vehicle price schedule. And this is gonna have everything that I got on this car circled, so that it's very easy for us to add this up. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over each of the numbers, and then at the end I'll tell you what the total is. Now there were two things that I obviously couldn't show you on the visualizer. Number one, the magnetic ride, and number two, the front end lift. Those are two options that I would definitely always choose on my C8 Stingray. So let's get going. So as you know, I picked a 2LT convertible, which is $76,200 plus the $1,295. So our starting base price for this car is $77,495. Then I add a front lift for $2,260, the low rear spoiler and front splitter for $595, the bright red painted calipers for $595, the carbon flash painted nacelles and roof for $1,295. Now on this second page, I didn't pick any of this stuff. As you'll see, there's nothing on there that I was interested in. So we'll go ahead and move on to the third page. I got the black exhaust tips for $200, and I think that's a very reasonable price. I also got the carbon flash metallic painted outside mirrors and rear spoiler for $100. Moving on to page 4. The Z51 Performance Package for $63.45, the GT2 bucket seats for $14.95, the Z51 Performance Suspension with mag ride for $18.95, and the 20 spoke gloss black forged aluminum wheels for $9.95. I actually think that's a great deal. $1,000 for forged aluminum black wheels. I think that's phenomenal. So the total for this car is gonna run me $93,270. So that would be my MSRP for this car, which in my opinion is pretty high considering that my Corvette Stingray from 2020 cost me $76,300. So this is almost $20,000 over that, but we do have to figure in That's 7,500 of that is the convertible top. And then of course, almost 1,300 bucks for it to be carbon flash black. So basically $8,700, $8,800 is the convertible top that I picked. But ladies and gentlemen, that's my build. I hope that helps you be able to understand how to build your car until Chevy puts the build and price in place on their website. By the way, while I'm talking here, I'm going to show you all the different views from my car in a little higher definition than just seeing it on the builder or the visualizer. But while you're viewing that, if you enjoyed this, please give me a big thumbs up. If you don't want to miss a single one of these types of episodes, make sure to smash that red subscribe button and the bell for notifications when new videos are uploaded. I hope each and every one of you has a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you guys out on the road.